Hello Scorpio, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is for the week ahead. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you are brand new and you just arrived, welcome. If you are someone who's always here, clicking, viewing, and subscribing, thank you for doing that. We do have 3 decks here. We do have the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and then we have Kipper, and we do have the Lenormand. We're going to throw it together with some tarot. Find out what's coming up for you in the week ahead, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you've been here before, you know that my readings are always for the week ahead whenever you find them, today, tomorrow, next year. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Scorpio, we have happiness. That card has been coming out a lot today. We have happiness. What else do we have? We have new beginnings. What is this? Neat. One more. One more for Scorpio. And we have release. Okay. We have flexibility. Scorpio, I feel like for some of you, it is a brand new beginning. You know, we do have the Lionsgate portal tomorrow on the 8th, right? July the 8th, 8/8. And I think we are in the year of 8. So for somebody, I feel like this is a brand new beginning that it feels like you deserve, I want to say. It feels like you deserve it. You do have to release something in order to have this new beginning, and we'll talk about that a bit more to see if that comes up here. But it feels like there is a release here that's happening. We do have bad health for somebody. I feel like you were in bad health, possibly in despair. Yeah, but this is clearing itself up. I feel like you're leaving behind some really negative energies, Scorpio. I feel like for some of you, you could have been in bad health or maybe felt like you were in bad health. It may have been because of this energy of despair. You could have lost your job. You could have maybe had a financial impact of some sort here. But I feel like, you know, this ship here is leaving behind the heavy stuff, dropping the heavy stuff, dropping the stuff that was anchoring you. And it allows the ship to move up and over all of the obstacles. So I feel like for some of you, you may have been in a situation where you were being drained. I want to say the thief. It could have been a thief of energy, a thief of money, a thief of your health. Look, if you get in the wrong relationship with somebody, if you get in a relationship with somebody that who doesn't really participate physically in the relationship, that this can be you, right? Whether you're feminine or masculine, you can be used for money. You can also be used as a workhorse. And I feel like somebody here has decided that they're no longer going to participate in that. And I feel like your happiness is paramount. It's the first card that I pulled, right? It's about the whole reading here. And this new beginning that you're having here is because you're releasing all of this energy. And I feel like this is what we're saying. It's a release. But look, card number 36 tells me that this is Hermit energy. It's card number 9. And so I feel like you thought about it for a really long time, but you're about to drop something that's really heavy. This anchor is not attached to the boat, which means that it was just weighing heavy on somebody. And I feel like it's time for you to release yourself from that energy. There we go. We've got the main male. You could be someone who is a man or a woman here. Message of concern and the mature man. It could be somebody in your life who has a lot more wisdom. The light is on. Card number 5 could be a Hierophant. Could be somebody who's clergy. Could be somebody who is just, you know, on the right path, does the right thing. Somebody here I feel is somebody who may have given you some advice and said, look, if you're not happy there, you've got to go. And so I feel like you've decided that you're going to release yourself from some sort of a negative energy here. Because I feel like the despair and the thievery that was going on, somebody was stealing your energy, stealing your health, stealing your money. It feels like you kept working and working, and you're like, nah, bro, I can't do this anymore. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Tell me more about Scorpio. We do have the Book of Secrets, the Book of Knowledge here. The Ten of Pentacles is in the bottom right-hand corner. I want to say that maybe you've been planning an escape. Like it feels like you've been writing things down, journaling things. Maybe this is a place of the mind. It could be that you were trapped in this place in your mind as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be that anybody was doing it to you. Because with the Book of Secrets, the Book of Knowledge here, it is yours. We do have 26 as the number of the card. And so it is... I feel like it breaks down to an 8, which is the self. It's also the universe looking in on you, right? It's the infinity sign on its side. Tell me more. We've got the woman here, somebody that you want to speak with or wants to speak with you. The Ace of Swords is in the bottom right-hand corner. There might be someone that you're leaving this vibration for. You're leaving that vibration and releasing it in favor of something that is more nourishing. This is also, the fish are about good luck, about money, about things going your way, about getting more stable. The King of Pentacles is in the bottom right-hand corner here. This could be somebody here that you have decided that you want to speak with. It feels like there's a secret here, I want to say, and we'll talk about that in a bit, but it feels like there's somebody who you've been keeping a secret, and I don't believe that it's somebody, like I feel like it's someone you're keeping in secret thought. Like it doesn't feel like you're keeping this person a secret, like a dirty little secret. I feel like you're maybe writing about them, journaling about them, but I feel like you're keeping secrets, like a secret. It feels like this person's very valuable because of the money, the fish and the water. That's money. It's emotion. It's things that are in the flow. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, and it's card number 6. I feel like your love life has been tumultuous. I want to say it's been back and forth. It could be because of this. It doesn't have to be. But we do have a lot of negative energies here, feeling in despair, feeling in bad health. And we've got thievery going on here. But we do have card number 6, which is the Lovers. And I want to say that it's like it's been back and forth. It's happy and bad and happy and bad. And all relationships are. But I want to say that here it looks like the stormy times are taking over the sunshine here. We do have the King of Wands. And I feel like you're feeling inspired to move forward here. To move away from something. A relationship possibly, have a new beginning with this release. Let's get some tarot on it, find out what else is going on for Scorpio in the week ahead. Scorpio, if you are interested in a private read, my friend, please look below this video. There is a comment that is pinned to the top of the comments, and you can just follow that link and the information there if you're interested in booking a private read. Right now, I'm offering a 7 to 10 day turnaround time. All the way caught up. All right, tell me about Scorpio, please. Tell me what else we need to know about Scorpio. We've got the Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to say something. It almost feels like you're busting out of something. The Knight of Swords, right? This is aggressive energy. It's also like I've spoken. I've said it. And it's something here in this book that also needs to be addressed. Something here needs to be said. We've got the Hanged Man. This person, whoever they are, whether they are feminine or masculine, I feel this person is thinking about you. I want to say that they're trying to think of things from your perspective. This person, it feels like they're expecting something of you. Like it feels like with this person here looking this way, it feels like they're expecting that you're having a new beginning or expecting you're being released from something or you are releasing something. This is going to be a happy time. I like it. The Three of Cups is excitement. It's celebration. It's getting together with people or having a reunion. I feel like it's to celebrate something here. I feel like you're being blessed with money. It feels like there is finances that are happening here because the fish are about money. It's about abundance, right? We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands, and we've got Temperance. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. All right, so you're liberating yourself. Definitely, we can tell that from here. You're releasing something and getting on a new path. So I feel like the secrets or the secret that you're keeping, whatever is, I say secret. It doesn't feel like, it feels like it's just stuff you're keeping to yourself, that you've not told anybody, that this is somebody that you've been thinking about. I feel like this person you've kept secret. It feels like you want to talk to this person. I feel like you're really attracted to them, Scorpio. And it's because this person's a bit of a badass, right? The Queen of Wands is somebody who is independent. Like, I always see the wind at her face. So it feels like she's going really quickly towards the future here. And I feel like she's going to have victory doing that. But I feel like this is the person that you want to speak with. This person is someone who's been through a lot of things in their life. Whatever came to kill them made them stronger. They thrive anyway, right? She's growing. We can see that there's a sunflower in her hand here. There's growth and nourishment here with her. This is also nourishment. And I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is telling me that you have long-term feelings for this person. Like you see them as someone who's going to be in your life for the long term, for your legacy. I feel like you want to speak with them. The Knight of Swords is racing in, right? And it is like, blah, I'm just going to throw it all at you and let you sort it out. But I feel like you have so much going on in your head. You could have a Gemini placement, of course. But it feels like somebody needs to say something. I want to say if you're thinking about this person is also thinking about you. I feel like the Five of Wands is telling me that this person is holding back, that they're in indecision, that this person's not going to communicate with you first, that you have to communicate with them. I feel as though they either think that there is competition for you or you feel that there's competition for them. But I want to say that this person is someone who is significant to you. And I feel like you've been thinking about that person, or this person has been thinking about you. Take it as it resonates. I feel like either way, somebody's pulling out like the wide angle lens and looking at all the details instead of using the macro lens. And I feel like somebody is becoming, there's a realization that's happening here, that there is going to be some sort of a reunion or celebration. It feels like it's intuition. This person might have really high intuition, Pisces energy here. And I feel that they know that you want to speak with them. I feel that things are coming together here because we do have a moment of alchemy here. I feel like somebody is taking this energy. It tells me you're the alchemist, Scorpio, because you're taking this energy, all of this negative energy, and you are alchemizing it into celebration, excitement, nourishment, money, stability, talking to this person that you've been keeping maybe some ideas or feelings secret from. And I feel like you're about to liberate yourself here. Yeah, I feel like you were closed off, shut down, shut off, not speaking to anybody, not sharing, and then you liberate yourself here. It's time for me to speak up. I feel like that's what this Book of Secrets is. It's time for you to speak up. The Knight of Swords is here. Tell me more about Scorpio, please. Oh, that's very interesting. So I have a guide. His name is Charlie. And Charlie has just pointed out that the knight has a sword in hand and this person's hanging from the tree. It's almost like you're coming in to cut this person out of the tree. And what I mean by that is that you're coming in to speak with this person, and so they won't have to hang here anymore. I feel like you're coming to save them from this hanged man energy. I feel like there's been a pause. Like something here with this person has been on pause while you've been going through all of this hardship here. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. It feels like you're ready to throw your seeds of intention somewhere else. You know, we have the Seven of Pentacles and she's looking up at the despair here. I feel like it took a lot of hard work to climb out of this hard place for you, Scorpio. To realize that you need to be happy and need to move on, that you need to release some things here. We do have the Nine of Swords. I feel like there's been an ending between you and this person. We've got 9 swords and 1 in the hand of the knight. And it feels like you're coming to ease someone's worries, or maybe you're worried that this person won't speak with you. But it feels like it's the end of the worry is what I want to say, because of the sword that the Knight of Swords is carrying here. It feels like we go finally from this worry, this place of not being able to sleep and looking too far into the future, looking too far into the past. It's like this person, you might be dreaming about them. You might have interruptions in your sleep state because of them. But it feels like something has now come to an end. A cycle has come to an end. I think it's a cycle of silence, to be honest. Feels like it is a cycle of silence. We do have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is about is working on the self, but it's also about hard work. You could have also worked at a place of work with this person. It doesn't feel like it's current, though. It feels like it used to be. I feel like it's almost like a reunion of a work friend or a workmate. Maybe you worked with this person. It feels like that there is some sort of a reunion coming here, a celebratory time. I feel like you're going to be excited to see this person, but I feel like you've got lots of tales to tell, Scorpio, that you've been through a lot of really hard stuff here. And you've learned a lot of things. Yeah, you've become the Queen of Pentacles, masculine or feminine. You've learned a lot of things. You've learned a lot of things that I feel like the 3D has had its way with you. And I want to say that you've learned a lot of things and you've become very confident in who you are because of it, because of all these things you've learned about yourself. And I feel like it's all leading up to this place of this new beginning. Tell me what you're releasing. Tell me about the new beginning here. Got the Hierophant. You might be releasing a marriage, possibly, a commitment of some sort. It could be. But this could also mean that you've learned a lesson and now you're able to move on. We've got the Five of Swords. You stopped fighting yourself. I feel like you finally had this shift of having confidence in who you are, that you really always do the right thing. Regardless of whether you do it on their time or your time, the Taurus is a fixed sign like you. You're Scorpio, right? And I feel like you are somebody here who was fighting yourself. It took you a long while to get out of this hard energy. We do have the Seven of Wands, but finally you decided to defend yourself. I feel like you finally stood up and defended yourself and said, I don't, these Six Wands are people who are telling you what to do. I think that they admire you and they're trying to tell you this for the right reasons. I feel like they want to tell you the right things to do, but you don't need their help, Scorpio. You know what you're doing. You're the planner. You're the strategic one. You know where you're going and what you're doing. You don't really need their help. It's like you're defending yourself against the naysayers is what I want to say. And I think it's the naysayers that had you playing with your own mind. You finally released it and put up your boundaries and said, I don't need your help. Thanks, though. Tell me what the secret is with this person up here. It feels like you have maybe secret feelings. There is the fish in the water, right? That's emotions. Water is emotions. We have the Six of Wands. You want to have some sort of a victory or give this person some attention. Yeah, it's a breakthrough you've had here. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Somebody's had a realization that there is a soulmate that they need to get to, and that's why the Knight of Swords is here. I just need to get on my horse and go. It feels like somebody with the Knight of Swords energy here is like, I need to say what I need to say. I need to bring this silence to an ending. And I feel like this person's been waiting for you. They've been waiting for you, and they're waiting for you to come tell them you can stop manifesting me. I'm here. Or, I cut this person out of the tree and give them a break. They've been hanging there for a long time, surrendering to the universe, saying, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I feel like that there's two people here who are very attracted to each other. It feels like there is a breakthrough here. And I feel like the breakthrough is that you want to get to this person that is under this group of cards here. The secret is that you want victory. You've had a breakthrough and you're now feeling inspired to move forward. We have the Judgment card. It's your decision. What's the decision here? And the universe is calling you to make a decision. It's like, look, it's up to you. It's up to you. You can go if you want, or you can stay in the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. You can stay there if you want to. It's totally up to you. We're all making our own decisions, right? And so the Judgment card, though, isn't just the Two of Wands, right? It's not just I'm making a decision to go on this path or that path. This is something that's going to change the trajectory of your life. This is a major decision that you're making here. What's the major decision? Yep, the Lovers. Kind of felt it already. The Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So you want to invest in this person here. This person who is under here, I feel like you want to invest in this person. I feel like you are coming from a hard place, right? The Six of Wands is about victory after the fight. Look at this fight, right? And there's some sort of a breakthrough that came from all this hardship. And I feel like you're inspired now to go get this person who you know is somebody who is the lover. Somebody who has been chosen for you, somebody who you're deeply connected to, and I feel like you want to invest with this person. But I feel like with the Five of Cups, it's telling me that you're not sure if they want the same thing. I feel like there is somebody here who is going to, it looks like it's it's going to start a new cycle or get you on a new path. It's like you want to communicate with this person, the Page of Cups. It doesn't feel like it's a new person, but it also does not feel like this is a person that you've ever had this kind of relationship with before. It feels like this is a pentacle relationship that you've had with this person that's under here. It feels like a pentacle relationship, which means you worked with them, maybe you volunteered with them, maybe you know them in your community. It feels like a 3D thing, but it does not feel like cups. Like if you notice here, there's no, except for the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration, there is no other cups. And so I think that the Page of Cups is telling me that somebody's intuition is about to be revealed here. I feel like somebody, and I feel like that somebody could be this person here. They could be someone who is highly psychic, intuitive, right? We do have another card of Pisces here. This is the person who is silent with you, the person who will not contact you. You need to contact them. And I feel like it starts a new cycle. There's good news coming here. And it's because of the wisdom that was gained through this. So I want to say that sometimes we want to sidestep all the hard stuff, but the hard stuff is what we need to get wisdom to be able to move forward to the things that we want. And so I feel like you had to go through these days. You had to go through these days to get to your wish fulfillment, to get through divine timing. So you had to go through this good stuff, bad stuff in order to get to the divine timing here. Card number 37 breaks down to a 1, which is a new beginning. New beginning is right here. I'm just going to leave that right there. I feel like you've had some sort of an ending, because we do have somebody that something has been laid to rest here. So I feel like you've been broken away from something here, and it's about to get way better. But I feel like you're not only after finances, which I think are about to get really good for you. I feel like you're going to have to learn how to be really flexible in your transformation. But I feel like there is somebody here. There is a soulmate here that you have in mind, and I feel like this person is the person that you are headed towards. Whether they end up being a love interest for you or not, I don't know, but this is a person that you are a soulmate with. So whether they are a platonic soulmate or a romantic soulmate, this is soulmate energy. You two think the same, you mirror each other. I feel like if this is love, you two are very attracted to each other, but I feel like this is someone, like there's been no relations here. I don't think that there's been any dating or anything. And that's why the Page of Cups is showing up, because this is a brand new cycle of fun, of emotion. I feel like it's brand new here. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. I'm going to go for now, but take care of yourself, and I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.